You are now listening to the Platinum Achievement Podcast, bringing gamers together from around the world. A pixelpine.com production. Here are your hosts. Stay a while and listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Platinum Achievement Podcast, where each week we talk about stuff and things, and I don't know what we were really talking about ever, but we still haven't figured out a real intro, so this is it again.
You always say you've
Shut
got
up.
Podcast.
This is how we start.
Just say we've got podcasts. Like
We've got podcasts.
Yeah, we podcast.
Are you happy now? Can we say it again?
Okay. No, say
We've
it
got podcast.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you happy? Yeah, we're here. We're things still. We talk about things. Things have been going pretty well. We're missing Matt today, which is sad. But
Rip
he's working
Matt.
all the time.
Rip.
But Matt's got a new job, I think, where he's got like normalish hours, right? So, or he's getting a new job. I forget what happened with him. So that's good. He gets to play video games more often.
That's like the story of my life. I forget what Matt says.
Wow, you're so kind.
You said exactly the same thing.
Let's go through both you guys here and just see what's going on. Let's start with Chris, because I feel like we don't always start with him all the time now. So let's give him another chance. Chris, what's going on? What are you talking about? What's life like right now?
Life has been very annoying, because I had to write a 60-page report, for a job I did in 2 months.
Oh, man. I wish I could write.
What can I write in 2 months I did for report? 60 pages? Come on. I did
know.
The whole month. I watched some
You should
YouTube.
just write the entire script of an entire show or something in the...
Yeah, just do that. Just write the dialogue.
Exactly, it's a routine job. You do the same thing every day. Sometimes things change. Okay, I can write about 10
You should
pages,
just write all the lines from season 1 through 10 of the Teletubbies, and no one will... Who's going to fucking read the 60-page paper? No one's going to actually go through it all.
Nobody's even reads it.
You ever write a paper that you're supposed to do research for? I always just read the opening synopsis, and that's it. That's the entire basis of whatever I write in the paper. I don't actually read the full research report or anything.
Sometimes I do that, but when I do, it's if I get the idea, then I'm too lazy to read the whole.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read the whole damn thing.
Yeah, it's like 5 pages of research. I just read maybe half of the page. Yeah. Oh, I got the idea, so I just
need a paragraph, and that's it.
Yeah. Then I bullshit my way the whole research. I just invent stuff from my head.
You just pretend, and you know what? I will pretend that there are things in the research paper even when they're not, because no professor is gonna go read the research paper too. So it's great. It's fine. Is that immoral or something? I don't know, but I do it. So who cares?
If it's in the logical space of what you're saying, then they won't actually they will accept the answers you have.
Gotcha.
Also I repeat the same idea 10 times, but in a very discreet way.
Well, yeah, in a 60-page paper, I feel like you have to do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. I do some 5 or 6 page papers, and I'm pretty, I think, diverse in what it says the whole time. But regardless, that's boring school stuff. Video game stuff. Give me a game that you're playing right now, Chris. What have you been into?
I bought a 4K HDR TV.
Ooh, you're already ready for the newish generation, or the weird half generation switch between consoles.
I've got a TV that I wasn't actually gonna buy a 4K TV. I wasn't gonna buy a PS4 Pro, but my friend who works in Samsung in a way, quote unquote, called me and said, "Yo, I have this TV. It's curved. It's 4K. It has HDR. Do you want it?" I told him, "No, bro. I don't have the money." He said, "Only $600. I said, "How many inches was it?" He said 49 inches, $600. Sorry, 500. It was 600. Then he told me I'll give it to you for $500. I was like, $500.
That's a good deal.
Yes, I was like, yeah, I'll buy a 4K TV with HDR $500.
55-inch here, and that costs like $600 5 years ago or something like that. It's crazy how much cheaper they are now.
What a bargain.
No, it's like the actual price is like it's like maybe $900 because it's curved and 4K, but he got it for $500. I don't know how, and I'm not asking questions.
He's just like murdered someone to get a TV. All right, that doesn't.
Yeah, but I got it. I got the TV. Then I started downloading like 4K because my internet speed is not really fast, so I cannot stream 4K.
Yeah,
I just
can't.
That makes sense. So I had to download some 4K stuff, which you cannot find anywhere. You can find samples, but you cannot find like
a full 4K movie or something.
Yeah, full 4K native. Like everything is upscaled. You can find upscaled stuff, but not native 4K. But I found some, samples, and I downloaded a sample of Arsenal versus Manchester or something like that. And I watched it in 4K. I was like, wow.
Is it really that mind-blowing in difference?
Wow, it is that mind-blowing. It is.
I mean, it looks fine at 1080p right now. I can't even imagine
You say that, but go and see it in 4K with HDR. And also, it has to be like videographed with HDR in mind. Like it's like if the TV has like a feature where it renders in HDR but doesn't really look good. For example, like 3D TVs, they can do the normal 2D TVs in 3D, but it's not actually 3D because the TV is rendering it and it looks like shit. But if it's actually built to be 3D or built to be HDR, it looks so good. I mean, it's day and night difference.
Well, it'll be interesting to see like the different types of games that use 4K too. I mean, Battlefield 1 in 4K, I can't even. I can't even imagine how amazing it would look to see something like that. But
the sad thing is, like, I just can't find 4K porn.
I know, it's a tough life.
Everything is upscaled.
The 1080p porn was just not high quality enough for you.
I need to see the details. I need.
Might ruin it.
Yeah. You know what? It did ruin it because I did find like a very high quality 4K. And I was like looking at her, at her legs. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, just the legs. Like, you were only looking at her legs.
No, I mean like the details on her legs. You feel like there's the the ripples when you are fat, then you get skinny.
Oh yeah. You can see her fat rolls. That was great.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, this is
beautiful. This is the advantages of 4K
TV. Oh my gosh.
I was like, crazy. No, I have to go back to the 3060p.
Well, all right. Well, that's your life, Chris. That's interesting. Adventurous. Imran, what do you got going on? What have you been playing? What have you been doing?
Not watched 4K porn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've not been feeling too well, but I'm back. I'm okay. And what have I been playing?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I what?
Why wouldn't you watch 4K porn?
Why wouldn't I don't have a 4K TV, that's why.
Oh, okay. But when you get it, you will.
Yeah, of course. VR.
Oh my god, VR.
All right. Settle down. Imran, go
ahead. I need to remind myself of some things that I should watch. And I got FIFA, which I've been playing, and I keep losing.
Yeah.
So that's not good, but I'm practicing.
How's the story mode in the FIFA? Because it never.
It's much better than expected. I thought it was going to be rubbish and cheesy and sort of, but it's quite interesting and realistic, and they use real footballers to like consult on the journey, on the story mode. So they have like real life things.
Is it like voice acted by the actual players?
So the actual players come up and they voice act. It's really strange. So you're walking in the corridor and you'll see a manager's me like, hey, and you bump into him. He's like, good luck, man. I'm like, what?
So do you walk through the corridors itself, or is it like
no? So there's loads of cutscenes.
Just cutscenes, yeah.
Yeah, and then when you're actually in the match, so you'll be on the substitutes bench, so you're not very good, so you don't start the game, and then you'll be like,
they give you
beg
an
the manager to put you on,
game.
and then the manager's like, okay, get your kit off, and then you go get ready. And
I remember in Madden, they do that a lot. I don't know necessarily the newer Maddens, they kind of make you start right away. But I know the old ones, I remember playing like as a wide receiver, and they do make you, you're not that good, so you have to sit out like the first half of the game, really.
Yeah, that's what happens, and it's cool that they got the choice question system thing.
Yeah.
So it can be cool, or it can be fiery, or it can be balanced, and it kind of like it affects how much like sponsorship deals you get, or if you're like a really like an angry type of guy. Yeah. So you got like a Twitter page, and you have to like get more followers on Twitter and stuff.
That is hilarious.
So so what happens the more? So you can be more like cocky in interviews, and you get loads more fans and stuff. But your manager won't like you, so he won't start you. But you'll get more fans, which means you'll get better football boots and better like.
Would you get like more money?
Yeah, you get more money and stuff for having
cool.
more. But then obviously the flip side is that your manager thinks you're an idiot, and you need to sort yourself out. So it's quite cool.
Can I say to my managers, fuck off?
You can't swear at them. You just have the choices. But it's cool. Like, so it starts off with so you start off as a kid. So you're like in a park as a child, and then you grow up a little bit. Then then there's like these trials happen, and then you have to try and complete the trials, and then you get selected by your team, and then.
Are the team like you pick the team, or is like
so it's only English Premiership teams.
Oh, okay.
No other teams. Okay. And obviously, but when you do that, all the so everything's like catered to that team.
Yeah.
So you can only pick out of those 20 teams. You can't pick any others. But the reason they did that is so to make it more realistic.
Yeah, so they can have more details.
A lot of it will be quite generic. Yeah. So they got the actual managers. Yeah. So they got actual managers for that club and actual like staff and the actual stadiums and everything. So it's cool. It's interesting. I'm kind of like not that far through. So what happens is because you're a young up and coming player, they loan you out to another team to get some experience. I'm playing for Newcastle.
Wait, they sell you like they sell the children?
Yes.
No, they loan you.
He is he's now involved in human trafficking. FIFA 17, Human Trafficking Simulator 2017.
Yeah, so they loan you out to like a lesser club in a different division, and then you can obviously then you like turn really good there. Then they like want to call you back and start you in the team.
Yeah, I play in the if you play NHL, they have a be a pro mode or like a story mode kind of deal where when you first start out, you play in the lower level leagues usually. So they've always had sort of a be a pro type of thing where it's you and you kind of upgrade your stats and that, but this is really like story based, so there's loads of cutscenes. That's kind of interesting to see. I wonder if other sports games are going to follow that.
I know
too.
NBA
the NBA 2K games, I think they always have.
So they have this Spike Lee sort of story mode thing, which is pretty interesting.
Oh, but
this is cool because
great fact about that Spike Lee story mode thing. I'm almost certain of this is when you played the story mode, regardless of what you made your character look like,
your sister's black.
Your sister's always black. It's great. It's great.
Well, this one's strange. So
but they don't explain it like you're adopted or maybe your sister's adopted.
I mean, this is like stretching it. They were too lazy to program in a white face in this extra cutscene. That's all that happened.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense if your both parents are black and you're white because there's something wrong there.
This journey mode, you're a black guy. Like you can't create your player. You're just him. His name's Alex Hunter.
Okay.
And he's an actual dude as well.
So
when they done the press conference, he came out himself, the guy who acted him.
Yeah.
So they got like actual actors and stuff. But you're Alex Hunter, and his granddad's white, who used to play for England, and so I don't know how that happened.
That's weird.
So maybe his mom's white.
His mom, I think his mom's black and his dad's white, but his dad leaves him when he's young.
I don't know how things work anymore.
He's got all these issues about his dad. He's I wish my dad was here to watch all this. And
what's with the fucking daddy issues? I feel like it's the most cop out storytelling thing. Like I strived in life because my daddy left me. I'm a villain now because my daddy left me. Like so cliche. Like something else, please.
Yeah, I don't know. People have real stories with that too, though. But yeah, it is.
I mean, but it is definitely
overused. I think as like a story.
where I don't Like, I know that I'm not trying to like offend people whose parents actually left them, but I feel like it's overly used that I just don't care
Chris,
anymore.
you're offending everyone all the time. Just keep talking though.
Yeah, it's just normal. You'd have to say that. I don't want to offend people.
Okay, yeah, okay, so but I'm just saying, I'm just trying
offend them.
to say like it's been used overly much that I just don't care about
I got you.
daddy issues anymore.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I understand.
But yeah, makes sense.
That's true. But the gameplay itself's improved a bit. They're using the Frostbite engine, so
yeah, I know.
It looks a bit better.
I think we talked about in the past the NHL, Madden, and I think NBA games are all supposed to switch to that Frostbite engine in the future, which will be interesting.
So it's cool. There's loads of little tidbits, but yeah, the game itself, it's an improvement on FIFA 6. But with every sports game, it's just like
tiny improvements each year.
Yeah, they're just better. You don't want to play the old one because the new one's better, but
yeah,
that's the only reason you don't want to play it. There's no other reason.
I know for NHL 17, this is probably the best single year improvement from the previous year's game.
Yeah, I think so with FIFA. It is definitely a marked improvement just because of the engine change and the gameplay mechanics have changed a lot as well. So I'm assuming NHL would be the same.
With NHL 16, I play all the NHL games excessively. You guys know that, and I play with the club, and we play it all the time. But anyway, with NHL 16, I played so many games and it was great. But once the NHL 17 beta came out, probably around August. I couldn't go back to NHL 16. It was that much.
Wow.
NHL 16 was that much worse than NHL 17 that I didn't want to play the game anymore. Good. I almost pretty much literally stopped playing NHL for a month, and
wow.
And now I'm back on it, and I'm really happy. The new NHL, I don't know if you guys know anything about it or even really care, but there's an insane amount of customization in the club mode. Yeah. Or how you can have your own team or whatever when you play. It's in FIFA too, right? I forget what it's called.
It's in FIFA too.
It's got a different name, but yeah, that same thing. Well, now in NHL, you can customize your arena and you can customize the ice and the jerseys and the logo and.
Yeah, you do have the kits in.
Yeah, so much stuff going on with that. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing the whole time too.
But I play a lot of Ultimate Team on FIFA.
Yeah,
So do you have that in NHL?
NHL has Ultimate Team too. I'm almost certain that NHL was the first to have Ultimate Team.
Oh, wicked.
I think in 2009.
I'm so addicted.
And then I think FIFA took it next, or Madden took it next. I forget how it worked.
FIFA was.
Yeah, they were like, we're making a lot of money from these chumps. Let's put it in everything.
I do remember specifically NHL having it before Madden.
Yeah.
I don't know about FIFA though, but I know it's a lot of fun. I don't really like it that much.
I know it came out on FIFA September 2009, so I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was the same year.
Yeah, they probably just done it all together. Like, this is the new thing we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I'm so addicted.
And a new money thing to do.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, so I've been playing NHL too.
Other than that, I've not been playing anything else. Yeah. Just waiting for VR next week now. I'm just looking for games to buy. But I don't know what to buy. So.
Fun stuff. Well, for me,
there's a demo disc that you get with it.
For what?
With 30 demos, and you just, if you like the demo, you can just buy the game. So I might just wait and just do that.
Yeah, I got you. I was thinking that the other day. It was for some strange reason I was on Xbox One going through the demo list of all things, and I'm like, there's a lot of demos now. I mean, I'm not going to download any of them. It's kind of weird where I don't know if any of you guys did this on the old consoles. I remember on the 360.
Yes, I used to download them all.
I used to download every single demo. I used to download
every single one. Yeah, and I used to think, this is amazing.
Now that there's so many free games, like the games with gold,
I
don't care about those games. I'm already getting free. I downloaded WWE 2016 the other day.
I was playing that the other day.
And I was making my character, making him look stupid as hell. And,
yeah, I was playing that on Xbox. That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like demos are more for children who don't have the income to buy the game, so they have to try it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. With like,
maybe that's what it was. We were younger,
yeah.
so we just used to.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what it was.
Because I had to go to my mom to get money to buy any game. Then my mom was like, "No, games rot your brain. You don't have to buy it." So I had to go to my dad.
Oh man!
I played the new WWE at EGX.
I remember having a demo disc with
demo discs are awesome.
On the original Xbox that had what was it? I think it was Mech Assault 2.
Yeah.
And I think a Halo 2 demo maybe. I don't know, but I do remember playing the Mech Assault 2 demo with my friends excessively, and it's just one level, but I swear to God, I had so much fun with just that one little level in game when I was, 10 years old or whatever.
Yeah, I remember something similar where I got a demo from like you buy those gaming magazines where they give you awesome posters and the cheat code books and demo disc. And there's in this demo disc there was a game called Jazz 2. You guys know Jazz? Yeah, it's I don't know if it's on consoles. It's ever been on console, but I played it on PC.
Sure.
You're a space rabbit. You're a green space rabbit.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember this at all.
It's so.
I remember playing Oddworld all the time, but that's a little green band.
It's a green rabbit, and he was very like cunning and very very Anyways, it's a platformer. It's
a bit like Chris.
Yeah, it's maybe, but so much fun. And the demo was like maybe the full game, but because it was timed demo and not a level demo where you have like 15 minutes, then the demo stops, right? So what I did is like I played it so many times that I started doing speed runs, right? So the first time was like I didn't finish the first level. Then I was like, all right, I still have 5 minutes. I'm the second level now. Because I reached the third level in 15 minutes just trying to like beat my, it just became speedrun to me.
Yeah.
That's what happens because I didn't have any money to buy new games, so I was stuck with this 15 minutes. Man. And the whole game was there, but it was so annoying to be tied in that 15 minutes.
Oh man, yeah, I do remember some another old favorite demo for me. I think I might have mentioned this game on the show before. Fusion Frenzy. Have any of you guys ever heard of this game? It was
mentioned it before.
It was like a giant collection of mini games.
Party games.
Yeah, and it was a 4-player game, and I loved that game so much. And me and my friends, I only had the demo for this game. Okay, and there was probably like 60 mini games in the game or something like that. And they probably only give you like 10 in the demo, but we still went through all 10 of them all the time, and it was still a great time. Eventually, I think after like 3 years of playing this game all the time, one of my friends bought the actual game, and
what legend!
We finally got to experience all the other new levels, and you know what? We didn't even like them as much. We played the old ones still, so yeah, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, I don't know. For me, this is still, I guess, kind of the intro, whatever. I've been playing NHL excessively, but I also started playing Mirror's Edge the other day.
Hey, what'd you think?
The original
new
one
or the original one?
Oh yeah, the one
the original
because
one.
They gave it for free on the Xbox.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I didn't like Mirror's Edge.
So and I never. I had Mirror's Edge a long time ago on PC, but my PC was too slow to really run it. So I got past like the second level, but then there's this one level where the glass breaks everywhere, and I couldn't get past it because my computer would just crash while trying to play the game. So I never got past it from that point. But I finally got it again now, and I've been having a ton of fun with it. It's just so chill to play. The music especially too, just kind of giving you that. Like giving that ambient feel, and I don't know, it's very, very cool game to play. And I saw the Mirror's Edge Catalyst too, and I'm very, very tempted to buy it. But I know people have said that it's not that great.
I didn't like
totally
it. I played
sure.
Catalyst. It was a bit I don't know.
But yeah, other than that, the mafia has been attacking me. If you guys don't know, this is a bad time. But I'm fine. I'm alive. This is the real life mafia, but that's good. I'm alive now, so it's good. And I came out as gay too, and I told the people on the podcast before too.
I
so I went and got water. What happened?
I'm doing my part of the intro, man. Where'd you go?
So what did you share?
All the stuff and the things about how the mob's attacking me, but then the completely unrelated news that I'm also gay at the same time. These are not tied together. The mob is not threatening me to try
because he's gay.
Chris earlier in the show before we started was like, I got so much stuff to talk about, and I'm like, I don't even know what you want to talk about. Go ahead. Give us a topic you want to throw out there. I think you want to talk about PS4 Pro or something like that. And
yeah.
Oh, why are you excited about PS4 Pro?
Yeah, you have different reasons now. You said.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Yes. So I want to talk about first Mankind Divided, where it was the first PS4 game that to get support for HDR. I was like so excited. HDR, finally I'm gonna like see the HDR thing on my TV. then I like turned it on. I was like, wow, why does it look like shit? I started yeah, it looked really bad. In some scenes it looks so good.
Wait, so you're saying HDR is not that good?
I'm saying that HDR is good if it was built initially in hand with the idea of having HDR.
Yeah.
Because Because I did not finish it, because what it does is basically that they just had the where there's like lightning in it, you know, the luminosity, lumina, you know. Where,
yeah, you said it right the first time. Go ahead.
It's correct. Okay. So they just brighten that up. That's it. They don't do anything else with it. So just like, okay, you're just adding more brightness. I thought maybe my TV sucks in HDR. I was starting to worry, like did I just buy I was like, did I buy a shit TV? Because I saw some HDR movie content and it looked so good. So, but in some scenes, it looked really good, Mankind Divided, but in some scenes it was so terrible, I had to turn it off. So I was worried, so I called my friend who has an Xbox One S, and I told him, bro, can you bring your Xbox One S here so I can try Forza Horizon 3 on my TV? Because Forza Horizon 3 is supported with HDR. So he did, and I turned the HDR on, and it looked so good. Like, it looked so amazing. I was like, no, my TV doesn't suck. The game, the patch sucks, okay? Yeah. The patch sucks because
they're
they
trying
just
to force it to be HDR when it's
exactly.
Not supposed to be.
Exactly. So my point is, like, even if a game is supported by HDR, but it's not built from ground up like Forza Horizon 3 did, it's not gonna look good, like, at all.
Yeah.
But Horizon 3 looks so good. It looks so amazing. Like, I just cannot imagine myself not playing it with HDR, which I have to because I have the fat Xbox One.
Yeah.
So
this is kind of goes back to the idea though that is it going to be worth it to be getting the 4K ready consoles right away when they do come out? Are there going to be enough games to really warrant that? I mean, so many games are saying that same thing, Chris, where they can be upscaled to 4K or they can have the HDR and they can just kind of add the HDR in it. But is that even, if it's not going to be native, is it going to look that much better? Is it going to be like really taking advantage of the tech we have now?
So upscaled 4K doesn't mean it looks bad. It looks sharper. It looks a lot. It looks so like, it's like going from, it's very crystal clear, more like adds to the sharpness, because I downloaded for Horizon from YouTube, the 4K. You know, you can download 4K titles from YouTube. And I downloaded Horizon Dawn 4K and I watched it on my TV and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I know you can watch, there are 4K, like regular 4K YouTube videos
Yeah, but like I cannot stream it. That's why I had to download it.
Yeah, I even remember my old phone could take videos in 4K. I couldn't watch them back on the phone in 4K, but I could take a video in 4K. And my phone can take in 4K, but then I put the 4K content on my TV. There's like no, it doesn't look good.
The phone is not gonna take a 4K pictures. It just isn't. I mean, come on. The camera that costs $2,000 that actually takes 4K compared to an 800 phone that does other shit.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, this is true.
I feel like I don't know. I needed to upgrade because it's been for 10 years. 10 or maybe more that I'm not 1080p. I feel like there was an opportunity.
It's time.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to go to 4K. They're affordable now. You can buy 4K TVs for $800, and it's not like it's the cheaper version. It's the cheaper version. It's not gonna be as good.
TV.
No, it's just genuinely good TV. It's not gonna be the best. Of course, the best TV in the planet is the LG OLED one. Have you seen the LG OLED 4K?
Is this one of those ones that are curved too at the same time? I don't think I have.
They are quite cheap, aren't they?
No, LG OLED.
This
4K?
No, the normal ones I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 9 because I want to buy one.
Yeah.
They're about £500.
Imran's gonna buy one right now on the show. It's like, oh wow, click.
Yeah.
There's a curved one, Samsung 6 Series 49-inch curved for £670.
Is it the UHD one?
4K Ultra HD.
Ultra HD. Try to get the SUHD.
SUHD. What's that?
Super Ultra HD?
Yeah, it
seriously, this is what we're down to, like describing how good things are. Super
HD
Ultra
Hyper
console.
Extra Force.
It's
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So they got LG one, 49-inch LED smart TV, 4K Super Ultra HD, £700.
Super Ultra Nitro
yeah.
HD
If you
TV.
search for the OLED LG one, which is like,
Oh, how much is that? I bet that's two.
oh my god, it's the best TV in the world. I saw it in front of me. I was
Do you
like,
think it's worth
£4,500.
it?
Yeah.
£500 for that.
65-inch.
Yeah.
3,000 for
that actually seems
55
extremely
inch.
cheap, but I don't even care
I'm
that
buying
much
it.
for the curved TVs though. I don't.
I
I don't.
I mean,
find
it's
them
sure.
weird.
Me too.
but
Me
whatever.
too.
I don't know.
My TV is curved. I don't feel like it adds
Does it
anything
change
to it.
anything,
It
yeah?
just looks cool.
Yeah.
It's just because they can do it.
It's like we can do this now. There's no point to curving it, but we're just having fun in the design room now and in those board meetings, and they're just doing whatever they want.
If the
with
TV is big enough, if the TV is 60-inch, the curve adds to the IMAX feel to it, because IMAX is curved too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it adds that feeling to it in movies. So it's if it's 50-inch, you don't kind of feel the difference. But if it's 60, it actually adds to the experience.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Yeah, OLED is so good because it doesn't have any black light. No black light at all.
So what? How does it? Is it just turn pixels off when there needs to be black, or?
I don't know what does, but it doesn't have any black light. It has its. I just really
That
don't.
seems strange. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's the future. Things happen. It's amazing.
That's why you feel like it's more natural. The OLED. Have you seen OLED screens?
I think I've seen a phone that has an OLED screen.
Isn't the Vita OLED?
Yeah, the old Vita
there
is
you go.
OLED, and then the screen
Yeah.
is so good. That's why I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
really nice.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, and honestly, I don't really see much of a point of having a phone that's going to be that advanced screen wise. I mean, I wouldn't pay extra for it myself, but whatever.
Yeah, for a phone,
I-
no. For TV, yes.
Yeah.
I ordered an iPhone 7 Plus and it's still not here. And it's
Yeah, I might be getting an
October.
iPhone 7 for my birthday. I'm not sure yet.
Why?
I've been trying to get one.
Wait. Weren't you an Android boy?
I was for a long time. I got an iPhone
Isn't
now
it?
though.
Good man.
I got an iPhone 5.
Yes, then.
And it's awful.
Yes.
It dies after 5 minutes. But
No.
I
the
actually
iPhone's
genuinely love iMessage so much though.
Yes.
And also emojis are better. So those are the two benefits of iPhone right now in my mind. The emojis are
also-
way better.
iPhone 7.
And
But you can get anything for free on Android.
I know. I was torn between it, but my old Android phone, it was like breaking, and the charge port wasn't working too well.
Just get an iPhone 7.
I had another iPhone, and I put that together. And
so you're gonna have to carry
decision.
converter with you.
what you mean, like the
Headphone jack converter.
Yeah, well, they do have headphones that plug directly into the Lightning port too.
Yeah, they do.
But you know, if you have like an actual good music headphones, you're not gonna use that one.
Yeah,
you need that
I don't know. I
adapter.
just use the shitty regular like $2 headphones.
I use whatever's
Oh,
with
okay.
it, to be honest.
Did you guys see the wireless earphones? It's so stupid.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
they
understand.
really annoy
you
me.
just
honestly.
lose them. You'll lose them. I don't.
You'll
understand.
lose them, and they only last for 6 hours or something. Like,
Oh, this is ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing they've decided to do.
yeah.
I mean, who the
Makes no
fuck
sense.
listens 6
Genuinely.
hours
If-
straight?
if it like lasted some crazy amount for like 20 hours straight at least, then I would be like, yeah, this is a cool idea, and do it. But
No, but it's really impractical. That's what I don't like. It looks weird for a start. It looks like something's missing.
yeah,
Which is the wire's missing, and I just get scared I'm gonna lose them.
yeah, definitely.
Like-
I feel like they're just gonna pop out of my ear at any time.
Yeah, like when you're running and stuff, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You can't keep those in.
Yeah, I don't know.
like the normal iPhone earphones when I have them. Like every time I put my earphones on to walk from my parking to my workplace, and the parking to the workplace is like 10 minutes walking because it's really far. It's in a bit, and it's very weird how it's built because it's in a hill. You have to like climb a small stairs, like it's on a hill. It's weird because
Go on an adventure.
yeah, because they need a hill so they can put the antenna in,
Yeah,
and they cannot build roads. They cannot build roads large enough so that cars can go up. So you have to go up by foot.
You have to hike.
Yeah, it's not hiking, but there's stairs. There's stairs, but you know, it's like 10 minutes of hiking. I just always put my earphones on, and I have this weird habit, even though I'm a fat piece of shit, but I have this weird habit where I have to walk fast. Like I always walk really fast, and
yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I have to walk fast because I have to get there as fast as I can, or I get really annoyed.
I have friends that make that criticize me and say that I walk like I'm walking in Manhattan all the time. When I'm in Manhattan, yeah, obviously you need to just, or I don't know,
Yeah, you need to
I
walk
just do
fast,
that
yeah.
naturally. That's just how I walk, and like I'll be casually walking along, and I won't think about it for a second, and I'll be like 30 feet in front of them.
Yeah, I'm the same way. So anyways, when you walk fast, the earphones will drop, like because you're really like walking really fast, and the earphones drop every couple of instances. So I just put it back in. So I'm just thinking if I have this wireless piece of shit, it's gonna drop every time.
Yeah,
So what do I have to
expensive
do?
as well.
So
They're
what do
not cheap,
so what do I have to
expensive.
do? Put like 2 buckets under my ears, so every time it fills, it goes in the bucket.
Yeah, I don't get what they were thinking.
Oh man.
And they're not cheap as well. They're quite expensive.
Yeah, they're like $150 or something like that. You know, it's
Yeah, I
not.
know, it's-
Yeah, I don't really love it that much, but I don't know. I would be happy to still get the iPhone 7. You know, I was talking to some friends about this. One of the things I would love, I love the idea that the iPhone 7 is going to be waterproof or water resistant at least, and
Yes.
that more phones are kind of in that same thing where they're becoming water resistant. So I'm really happy
Yep.
that we'll get to a point again, probably in the next 10 years, where you'll be able to push people into pools again without feeling remorse. You won't have to worry
true.
about ruining like their whole life for a little bit by destroying their phone.
until you get like money proof water resistance.
Money?
Yeah, so we've got
money.
we've got waterproof money now over here in UK.
Oh really? I was just
Yeah.
I was making
So the
that shit up.
so the £5 note just got maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. They released a new £5 note, and it's like you can't tear it, and
Yeah, I
it
know
doesn't
Canadian
get messed up in the
dollars are
water
like
or
that
anything.
too.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, the U.S.
Like, you
dollars,
can't-
we ain't changing anything. With U.S., we're going to stick with the goddamn $1 bill for the next 100 years. It's never
That
changing.
paper.
Is
Yeah,
it,
so you can't tear it, and you can't like it doesn't get wet, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
didn't I hear that they're gonna change the $20 bill to this?
Yeah, they got Harriet Tubman now on the $20 bill. Or they're going to have Harriet Tubman on. But
wait,
changed.
Isn't this the black lady? They're gonna change it. I thought it was the black lady.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman.
I don't know anything
Tubman
about
is a black
American
lady,
history, so I don't know. What?
Harriet Tubman is a black lady, man. Yeah,
wait, her name is Harriet
Tubman. You don't know who Harriet Tubman is?
Harriet.
Come on, man.
No, I can tell
Her
you.
mates call her Harry. Her friends
Harry
call her Harry.
Tubman, yeah. That'll be fun.
No, I heard Harry. No, I don't know her. What? Do you assume know every history of Lebanon?
Yeah. You
Armenia?
know, I know about your President Jimmy. President Jimmy was a good guy.
We don't have a president.
Dictatorship Jimmy.
No. It's not. It's a democracy, but it's been 5 years. We don't have a
you
president.
have parliament and stuff like that, prime minister, all that stuff.
Yeah, we
Fun.
just cannot.
Prime Minister
president.
Jimmy, of course. Yeah, that's what I meant. I know everything about Lebanon. That's the future of.
I was at college yesterday, Leicester College, and they have Black History Month. And I was like, when did that come to the UK? And all the people on that they were talking about were all from America. I was like, this is pointless. Like, why is this here?
It's our Black history. You don't have any of it.
I was like, this makes no sense. Why is this in the UK? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird to think that you guys have a whole different set of history with that than in the US. Where
It's not weird. It's another country. Of course, they have another history.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't think about that consciously. You think about
we don't care about Black History Month. So when we do, it's all American people. So those pictures of what's her name, Rosa Parks. And
the back of the bus. It's a good time.
Barack was on there and stuff.
Barack.
Oh, yes, Barack.
Yeah, it's a fun. Everything's good. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay,
Booker T
I want to go back to video games, and there's a really interesting article. If you guys want to let me read it.
I wish I could read. Let me see.
I forgot to read.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so this article from Techno Buffalo. Okay, Techno Buffalo.
Ooh.
Xbox, the title is Xbox boss bumped that some games reviews seem to be written just for clicks. So
okay.
I'm not gonna read
Genius.
the intro. Yeah. So I just wanna say what Phil Spencer said about this. Okay. Yes. Everything I'm saying is like quoted by him. I feel great about Recore, about being able to work with Inafune-san and Armature. I'm very proud that it's in our portfolio. I wish it reviewed higher, but I don't necessarily look at the reviews as a reflection of the game's importance to us. The game is selling well, which I like. The gamer's response to the game has been positive, which is the most important thing. And we priced Recall lower than a full AAA game because we knew the game that we were building and the size of the team. I wanted to make sure that the people felt like it was fair value for what it was. I think in the end that was a good decision. Because I think trying to get people to buy a $60 game when it's not a $60 game short term might feel like a money making thing, but in the long run, I don't think it helps the game or the IP. On the reviews, honestly, I thought some of the reviews were a little harsh in terms of their views on the game. But for us, inside, again, I feel really proud to have the character, the story, the gameplay style, and the partnership with Armature and Inafune-san as part of our portfolio. I didn't try to tell anybody that was a 10. I think we knew, as with any games, that there were certain things, if we started from the beginning and we knew that we'd get, there's a couple of things that we'd get, okay. There's a couple of things we would done slightly different, but we're very proud on how the games ended up. And I think 7, 8, 9, like anywhere in there is fine. 3 or 4. I mean, somebody gave Forza Horizon 3 a 4. I think there's a certain reviews that are written more to get clicked on than they are to actually accurately reflect the quality of the game, and that kind of bums me out. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's the most important quote right there. I think there are certain reviews that are written more to get clicked on than they are to accurately reflect the quality of the game.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of true sometimes, too. You kind of want to... I mean, controversial reviews are usually just more likely to get clicked on. Not necessarily that people agree with it, but... You know, people are going to be like,
want to know why
Forza Horizon 3, you're giving
curious.
them only a 4? Why? And they would click on it. You know, that's kind of the idea behind it. And I do think there's some truth to that.
So have you guys played Recore at all?
I haven't, no. And I know.
So yesterday or the day before, they released a 30-minute demo, which is like the full game we get to play for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So everyone's saying that's the best way to experience a game at the moment because you can play it for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'll probably download that.
And if you like it, you can buy it, and then your progress carries over. So that's a cool idea that they've done a 30-minute demo rather than. So I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, I agree with him. I think there are some reviewers who just do it for the clicks. Silly people.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, I turned away for a second there. But yeah, I do think it's weird. I was talking with about certain reviews too. I mean, I guess there's kind of a point in respecting the reviewers too. But I like looking at the actual fan reviews almost as much as the critic reviews, and you definitely get like a different perspective between both of them. I forget which movie it was on Rotten Tomatoes that had like a 20% approval rating from critics, but then like a 90% approval rating from fans. It was kind of interesting to see.
I feel like was that Warcraft, the Warcraft movie?
I'm not sure. It might have been.
Hey, I really liked Warcraft.
If it's like video game related movie, or if it's like a comic book movie which doesn't really click with movie critics that aren't fan of it, that's where it's more sense to see at the the user reviews, because they are the fans of it. But I feel like user reviews for games, because reviewers for games are actually fan of the games. So if the users can, I don't really like to look at the users, because some of them can be legit, some of them are just angry, like, what is this? The graphics sucks.
Some of them are a little silly, and I think you could tell which reviewers really understand things well and not. And but yeah, a lot of times when I'm looking at reviews, I will go through the lowest ratings, and then and see what people are saying in the lowest ratings. And most of them are ridiculous, but I think there are some people that will like give good points and stuff like that. And because if you go through just the top ratings, everyone says that, like, there's no substance to the reviews at all. They just say it's great, and that's really it. Especially with like the fan reviews. But I don't know. I think when you look at the criticism, it helps you get a better idea what the game is. So
I just want to say that sometimes a game is bad, then it gets like a bad rep, even though, you know what I mean, like Forza. Okay, if it's everybody gives it a 9 or a 10, then it's a good game. If there was like 5 people who give it 3 or 4, it's a clickbait. But if there's overall reviews as a 6,
you can kind of. You look at Metacritic, right? And they
that's how Recore is. Like overall, it's a 6. It's a 6 or a 7 game. Even though there's a 3 and a 4 for the clicks, but I don't think it's unfair. That's what I'm trying to say. So I feel like Spill Spencer's.
He's obliged to protect the game though too, right?
I think the Recore example is a weird one because it isn't very good. But, but generally, he's kind of got a point. Some people do that, but not with Recore. Recore is disappointing.
Recore is not a good example.
And I was saying he has to do that. He can't just say, it wasn't that good. He's obliged to give it some protection.
Yeah, of course.
But wouldn't it be awesome if actually like a company said like, we are sorry,
we suck.
The game was shit.
Well,
like the game.
It was only $20 too, though, right? So
no, 40.
It was 40. Oh, okay. Yeah. That might be something that really plays into it too.
Even do you feel like the money reflects on the scores?
A little bit.
It definitely did with No Man's Sky. With No Man's Sky, it definitely did.
Yeah.
And with The Order 1886, definitely did. Them 2 games, 100% the money dictate the scores.
Yeah,
if those games were $30,
Well, the order was just the length of the game, though, too, right? It was just...
so people didn't like the length. They thought, so everyone was happy with the graphics. The game was pretty cool, stories, the idea is good. But they're like, it's so short. It's
not about the short. I don't think...
That's what people didn't like about it.
I don't think Rico was just only short. I think the problem was that the gameplay was so basic. Like, it was QTE... The werewolf scenes were so lackluster. You don't feel any kind of fear from them, even though they looked really scary. But all you had to do is shoot them. They run off. Then they just go to in a corner. They just come straight at you and shoot them again. Then you do QTE and you kill them. That's it.
Yeah, I remember. It's all about a lack of content, isn't it? That's what people worry about these days.
The gameplay wasn't that good. Also, it had some really cool features.
It looked great, though.
Oh,
it looked great.
It looked amazing.
But I am looking forward to the next game, the next Order game. I'd love to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I know, no, everyone's just falling off the bandwagon. But the way it ended, I want the second one. But
yeah,
I can't imagine. But
No Man's Sky as well. No Man's Sky was half the price. People would love that as well. They couldn't hack that they spent so much money on this type of game. So
I saw some the controversy with that game was really getting out of hand. I don't know if you guys go on Reddit at all.
They closed the subreddit.
The subreddit was completely shut off, because literally people were complaining so much.
The cancer of YouTube? No, I don't.
It's like a cesspool of rubbish.
Cesspool of cancer.
But yeah, it was.
I mean, there are some really good posts on Reddit, but you just have to swim through all the shit.
I like Reddit.
There's some random weird posts, like
some weird
about
stuff.
People's lives and
exactly. Like I had sex with my dad. Like what?
All this random
what
shit
subreddits are you guys going on? No, I think Reddit's pretty good. It helps you as long as you don't go on the front page and you kind of make your own Reddit where like you can subscribe to the subreddits you like. I think that's a little bit better. Like I'm on the hockey subreddit and the Ranger subreddit, and
if you find your click that you're interested, and you just read that only particular.
You get a lot of breaking news and hits and tips and stuff. So it's quite cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Good. And they have that Ask Me Anything thing, which is interesting.
Yeah, I love watching seeing the interviews with everyone, and
I literally watched yesterday 2 of them. One was from Christopher Thabet and the Sean something, I forgot his last name, that does the voice actors for Dragon Ball Z.
Cool.
Yeah, and I watched the Ian McKellen one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Ian McKellen was so...
He's a strange guy.
He's very slow when he talks. I was like, maybe is it his age, or he feels like a bit of, I don't know how, it's so emotionless. But he tries to throw some emotion, but still feels very emotionless. But it's very weird because in his acting he's so good. That's why he's a great actor.
Oh man. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. I saw the Rick Astley AMA too, and that was fun. I like him.
What a dude! What a guy!
Yeah, I don't think you'll see the creator of No Man's Sky ever making a AMA again. He did that in the past.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I don't think he's ever gonna come out from his hole.
Yeah.
He's just dug through his way into China. He's there.
He's just double down on everything that.
He's made his way to the center of the universe, and he's never come back.
then it repeats.
All right, I think we need to end the show on that one quote from Imran because it was so good. I don't know. Any last words? What do you guys want to? Anything else you want to mention here before we sign off?
Yeah. I keep mentioning this before the show. I'm going to mention it on the show. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers gets a beat 'em up.
Oh yeah.
I want to play it. So the film's coming out.
Yeah, have you guys seen how it looks and stuff? That'll be fun.
So this game is the art style is the old Power Rangers. The old suits and everything.
Yeah. Oh,
and
man.
each level is a episode of the game of the TV series. So I don't know if anybody remembers the TV series at all, but. And it's like Castle Crashers, like 4-player.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome! Now I'm pumped up about
Power
this
Rangers
game.
and you're running around and killing people and stuff. So it looks cool.
Mentioning about co-op, For Honor, just stop doing co-op.
Wait, what?
Why?
What?
Yeah. You know the game For
What?
Honor?
No way.
Yeah. So they had initially split screen co-op in
Co-op,
mind,
yeah, okay.
and they just
They said no.
Nope.
What?
more.
That's ridiculous.
So Ubisoft. So Ubisoft.
So
Yeah, I know.
so
I mean, we've talked
Yeah.
so many times about how no
Those
games
guys.
are co-op anymore, and it annoys me.
It's not just that. Like
Power Rangers is
Ubisoft
okay.
keeps saying like we're gonna do this, then we downgrade everything. So it's
That's
gonna.
just how they
It's
roll.
Ubisoft's gonna be don't Ubisoft this. You know, don't Ubisoft this. Or when it's EA, don't EA this. When you EA this, it means you're DLCing everything. Just say don't EA this. And if you're like
Yes.
downgrading everything, just say for No Man's Sky, they Ubisoft it. You know, just say that.
I like that. It's good.
Yeah. I'm genuinely like upset about this. I'm genuinely
am.
like upset
For Honor looks so good.
because I really like Ubisoft games, and I feel like they're just like, I don't know, the constant of not lies, but just why say them, you know? Just don't say
Yeah,
them.
just leave it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Silly people.
it's pretty crazy. All right, what else we got? Is that it? Is this the
No.
show?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
There's a new Beyond and Evil coming out. Did you guys know it? By Ubisoft.
There's a what? What's coming out?
You guys ever played Beyond? Yep. Have you guys ever played Beyond Good and Evil?
Beyond Good
I
and
mentioned
Evil? I
it.
think I have actually.
It's like there's like a girl with like she's got a friend who's a pig.
I think we've
You might have
talked
seen the
about this
picture.
game on the show before.
Yeah, it's really famous. So they're making a new one. It's officially announced by Ubisoft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I have the article in front of me.
That seems pretty
Yes.
cool.
The pig looks like from the movie called Charlotte, Spider's Charlotte.
Weird.
Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's
Oh,
Web,
yeah.
yes, Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web.
Oh, that'll be interesting. See what that looks like. When's it supposed to come out? You guys know the release date?
It's been 8 years long. We didn't have.
It was a really big Xbox game. Xbox
Mm.
360.
Let me see. Beyond Good and Evil
But yeah.
2.
So
I'm seeing some concept arts. There's
Rhino with
there's a
dreads.
rhino that looks like from teen. There's a Bob Marley rhino.
a Bob Marley Rhino.
I see him.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen him? He's wearing glasses and he's got dreads.
Yeah. And there's the one that looks like a shark and he looks like a plumber.
What is this? It's gonna be a weird game.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the main guy has that stupid. Does he have that stupid hairstyle where it looks like a candle? What's up with the fucking stupid hairstyle? You know the hairstyle where they like
Oh, the man bun thing.
the one that they put it on the top of their head that looks like a candle. If you like light it up, they literally look like a candle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I know what you're talking about. I never thought of it in that way.
Yeah, I never thought of a man bun as a candle, but yeah, now I'm thinking
What is
of
it called? Man band?
Man bun.
Yeah.
It's a candle.
It's a candle on your head. Fun.
It's a candle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game too. Whatever. I'm more excited about the Power Rangers thing, to be honest. Out of these last
Yeah,
little
Power Rangers
tidbits of the
gonna be
show,
good.
Power Rangers is now something I'm genuinely looking forward to.
Yes.
Zod is gonna be played by what's his face?
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. Yeah, what's the actor's
I
name?
know there's a lot of famous people in it in the movie. It's gonna be weird.
It's got Elizabeth Banks, Bryan Cranston, and some other people.
Yeah. All right. What do you say, guys? Is this it? We're done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah.
Until next time. Follow us everywhere on Facebook. We still got that Facebook group. Chris posts all the time. Me and Imran don't because we're lazy. Follow us. It's the Platinum Achievement Podcast. I think that's the Facebook group, right? That's all it's called. Easy enough. You can follow me on Twitter and all the places that exist in social media world at ZombieXSP. X as in xylophone, S as in superb, and P as in penis. Chris, where are you at? Tell everyone.
I'm at Twitter. I'm Taporian at Twitter and Instagram. T as tits, A as apples.
People can spell it, man.
P as pedophile. O as orgy. Orgy.
Oh, okay, yeah, good save. Yeah.
R as something good.
I think he was good. Oh, I know what you can say, but he's not gonna say it.
What is it?
No. I hope he doesn't.
What is it? R as what?
No. We're gonna let you think.
Retard.
No, say as what?
No.
What is
What
that?
is R?
I cannot think any dirty word with R.
I thought R is
What
retard. And it's the no. I'm wrong.
R
All right,
as retard?
that's a different offensive word. Sure, go with another offensive word. Go ahead, find another one that starts with R.
I don't know. What were you thinking about, Imran?
Trying to think of another one.
Wait,
what?
what?
Retard?
Yeah, retard was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
Rape's another
I'm
one.
offensive.
Oh, rape. R as
Oh, rape. Perfect. Yeah, R is in rape.
Yes, perfect. Yes, R as in rape. I'm also I'm
I forgot what we are.
Frankenstein on.
He didn't finish
You
it.
didn't finish your damn name. Whatever. No one cares
Oh
anymore.
yeah, Taporian. Yes. Sorry, Taporian. I thought it was one.
I-A-N.
You got to Tapo.
You got 3 letters.
Yeah.
I as in incest.
I as in incest. Yeah.
A as in
Well done.
adulterer. N as in the N word.
No.
As I don't think.
No more.
No.
Done.
I cannot take it that far. And as in naked.
Okay.
No, very good. That's very PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very
Is that
PC
good?
for you, Chris.
For Chris, yeah.
Okay.
Imran, where are you at? Tell everyone. Yours is easy.
On Xbox and PS4, Imran 5X.
Look at that. Look how simple that is.
X is for something.
X is for something. Xylophone. Again.
Yeah.
Because it's the only thing that exists with X.
X
Yeah,
with
that's it.
X as in X videos.
Oh yeah, X-rated.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. That's all. Just X is an X. All right. That's it.
That's how
We're
we
done.
roll. We're back. Yeah.
What do we say it, Dan? Who wants to say it? Matt's not here. Imran, why don't you say it?
Oh, it's been a while. Banana and out.